It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Central Michigan's head coach. He understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16 coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here. Play with a chip on their shoulder and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Canes headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Chippewas offense will have the football first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
And if we're just being honest, this is every offensive coordinator and quarterback's worst nightmare. When you've got an offensive line with a lot of inexperienced young players and freshmen going up against the D-line, David, with this type of talent, with this type of experience and explosiveness, they chew up O-lines and spit them out daily.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Canes! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. On the move from inside his own 20. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Flores. Gets it out quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Flips it out in the flat. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Going up against a secondary that has had its struggles, and he'll look to exploit them in this one. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll do it himself. Maybe a crease. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Tripped up for the tackle. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Doing it himself again. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Makes the grab, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be second and 8. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. They go right back to it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having the pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Here's a heat. On target. Smashes through the tackle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Smashes through the tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Canes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Flores. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 35. And there he goes. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to...
Here's a little room there. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give to the single back. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Hurricane!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they swarm him under. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And the Chippewas will have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blue. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They'll turn to the read left, trying to convert. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, it's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Chippewas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be brought down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Mensah makes the catch. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 13 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Badgers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Trying to set the tone with the run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Right back to it. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go to the ground, and they get him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Mensah. It's complete to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. After losing a couple of yards, it's now second and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Canes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gets it out fast. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He's got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And the Canes need to pick it up on fourth down. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The run inside. It's Blue. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Flores. Takes a hit as he fires. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab. He's loose on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Blue. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Snags it, and there's running room. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Chippewas, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Miami. How about this defense taking one back to the house? As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown. Man, they don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their 2nd fumble return for a touchdown today.
The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blue. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Great place to start for this offense. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Hauls it in. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. A shot toward the end zone. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Hurricane. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. 14. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man in the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Off the play fake on first down. Got a man, it's Blue. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Chippewas with the first and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Quick spin on the ride. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Chippewas in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Right back to the well. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Pringle. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as a return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Got enough for the first. At the 45 on his way. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Blue, 22, blue.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.